Hello, this is Wisdom Library. Today we're going to explore the true meaning of that famous phrase you've probably heard before. Hell is other people. When you bomb a presentation at work, when your Instagram post gets no likes, when there's awkward silence in front of your partner or friends, what do you fear the most? It's others' judgment, isn't it? We're constantly exhausted from endless self-censorship and perfect image curation, and we're increasingly feeling like we've lost our real selves. French philosopher Sartre said this: "Hell is other people." But almost no one knows what this really means. Most people misunderstand it as simply an expression of misanthropy. Today we'll deconstruct this famous misunderstanding, discover what really drags you into true hell, and learn concrete methods to escape that hell. If you find this perspective on relationship liberation through philosophy intriguing, please join us with a subscription and like. Let's dive deeper. In Sartre's play No Exit, hell wasn't physical torture. It was being eternally exposed under others' gaze. In modern terms, it's like 24/7 live streaming, a room with no mirrors, no exit, where you can only see yourself through others' eyes. This was the hell Sartre depicted. To understand this, we need to know what Sartre called the mechanism of the gaze. Imagine secretly watching someone in a park and being caught by another person. What happens in that moment? I'm no longer the free subject of my world, but fall to become a fixed object labeled peeper. This is what we call objectification. This is exactly what happens on social media. Overthinking 30 times before posting an Instagram story. Performing the fun person role at company events. Exhausted from performing the perfect partner act on dates. In all these moments, you become not a free subject, but an object shaped by others' expectations. Your infinite possibilities get fixed into a single role. And the emotion that immediately arises in this moment is shame. The primal intuition that part of your being is being defined by others, beyond your control. The truth Sartre discovered is this: others' gaze is like a hole where the control of my world flows out from me to them. So the hell of no exit was a space where you can only see yourself through others' eyes, and your self-perception depends entirely on others' judgments. Hell is other people. Garcine's cry in the play erupted at this very moment. He realized he didn't need separate demons or punishments to torture him. Sartre himself later clarified, when relationships with others become twisted and damaged, then others become hell. We create our own hell when we depend too much on others' judgments. Now let's ask a deeper question. Why does others' gaze have such powerful and threatening force? To understand this, we need to look at the fundamentals of human existence. Sartre distinguished two major modes of being. Being in itself is like stones or chairs, full being. Being for itself is like humans, being with lack. Sartre's famous proposition, existence precedes essence, means exactly this. Humans are born without predetermined essence and create their own essence through their choices. This gives us absolute freedom, but it's also a heavy burden. Along with the glory of being able to become anything, comes the burden of taking complete responsibility for every choice. That's why Sartre says man is condemned to be free, the anxiety of having to take responsibility for all choices without any excuse or support. This is the core of human existence. The mechanism we use to escape this unbearable anxiety of freedom is what Sartre calls bad faith. Pretending to be a fixed being, a defensive attitude to escape freedom's anxiety. Look at Sartre's famous cafe waiter example. He performs his role with overly precise and mechanical movements. He's not just working as a waiter, he's performing to become a waiter being. This is the exact same mechanism as modern workers' perfect employee performance. By attempting to completely align their free consciousness with their social role, they deny their infinite possibilities. Let's look at 3 typical patterns of bad faith. This is just how I am, believing in fixed personality. The environment is bad, so I can't help it. Avoiding responsibility. Everyone else does this too. Abandoning agency. The temporary comfort these excuses provide comes at a price. Your freedom. You're imprisoning yourself to escape the pain of freedom. Now the true identity of hell is revealed. Others don't make you hell. You internalize others' gaze and imprison yourself. The real enemy isn't others, but yourself who surrendered freedom. So how can we escape this hell? The first step to liberation is to stop bad faith and recover authenticity. I am my choices. Neither past wounds nor present environment can define you. Every moment you have the freedom to choose a new you. This is what recovering authenticity means. Second is task separation. My task is to choose and act authentically. Others' task is to decide how to evaluate me. The moment you separate these, the pain from others' gaze disappears. Third is reciprocal recognition. Just as you cherish your freedom, respect others' freedom too. Don't try to possess or control each other, but meet as free individuals. Let me summarize today's core points. First, hell is created by you, not by others. Second, stop bad faith and recover authenticity. Third, separate others' tasks from your tasks. Let me share concrete methods you can practice from today. First, all day long, instead of asking, "What will others think?" ask, "What do I want to do?" Second, stop one-role performance and express genuine emotions. Show the real you without performing at least once today. Third, instead of reacting to others' evaluations, evaluate your actions by your standards. Real growth comes from internal standards. You are already free. You just need the courage to use that freedom. I hope each of you finds your authentic self in your own way. If you'd like to continue this philosophical approach to relationship exploration together, please support us with a subscription and like. See you next time.